everyone, it's Rambling Hour with Lisa, Season 11, Episode 10. Welcome to the kitchen, as we've been before with one of my, what are these called again? Monster. So, this is a pretty one. Trying to keep things alive. They look shiny and healthy. It's on Tuesday, it'll be 2 weeks since I gave them fertilizer. So I'm going to try, if I can keep it up, I'm going to try every 2 weeks to give fertilizer to my houseplants. But, you know, it's a lot of work on top of everything else. But, yeah, so they seem to be healthy and happy. We'll see how they do in future episodes. I thought I'd be in the kitchen here. I kind of tried to get the window too. It is getting darker outside, especially because it's cloudy and kind of rainy. So, but you can see a bit of the garden out the window. Hi, Mommy. And I just also wanted to show you guys like, my kitchen. I didn't take out the summer decor to decorate the house, but you can see the towels behind me there. And then this tablecloth and this table runner, as well as like there's these like matching placemat things and coasters, and just less than 20 pounds. Well, no, not including the runner, but for the matching stuff it was less than 20 pounds. And how just a little bit of money can change the whole feeling. And like I said, I didn't pick up the summer decor, but this, especially this beautiful like cloth runner, makes me just feel so warm and cozy. And yes, it's grandma like, but I like it. So Mom says hi, Lisa. I don't know if I said that already, but hi, Mom. So yeah, I thought I would share this with you because I'm not taking like pictures of the whole kitchen because I didn't decorate for the season, so there's nothing really special about it. So how is everyone? How has your week been? What have you been up to? What's new with you? I do have a guest tonight, hopefully. As far as I'm aware, they should be, as soon as I see them watching, then I'll invite them on. I don't ever want to say who the guest is or talk about it beforehand. I thought about doing it when I did my little like post a couple hours ago that I was doing the Rambling Hour, and I was going to write with special guest, blah, blah, blah. But then I think, like, what happens if it doesn't work out? And, you know, so I didn't want to put the guest on. Sorry, my hair is down, so I get to play with it. So I'll try not to, but it's hard not to because these curls are just bouncy. It's like playing with springs. Let's see. So what's happened in the last week? Had 2 days of sun, so I got to be out in the garden for a little bit, but mostly it's been cloudy and rainy, so I've got housework done. And yeah, I don't think, I can't think of anything else specific that's happened in the last week. Thomas is one of the reasons, well, yeah, the biggest reason that we let him get a pet dog in the first place was because he wants to become a dog trainer, and he wanted to do these dog training courses. So he's going to be 22 in October, for those of you who don't know. That's my stepson, Steve's son. He wants to be a dog trainer. So the course that he wanted to take, he needed to have a dog with him. So we let him get a puppy. So he's doing they only offer this course twice a year. And he is on the course right now for this week. So that is very exciting that he's able to do this course and learn. And, you know, eventually he'll become a dog trainer. So he's on the path of doing what he wants to do for a living, which is nice, to follow the things that you want to do instead of feeling that you have to do something. So, so that, yeah, that's exciting. That happened. Last night, me and Steve watched the movie Soul. Samantha might not be watching yet on here, but she will be happy to know that after over a year or two, maybe, that she's been suggesting that I watch the movie Soul. Me and Steve watched it last night, and we did enjoy it. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. If you hear the click, 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 clicking, that's just Lena coming into the kitchen. She'll probably make her way around the table, so you might see her behind by the sink. But it wasn't exactly what I expected, but it was very, yes, it touched on a lot of points in the spiritual world that we would, you know, talk about, like like astral travel and different things like that. But yeah, it was a good movie overall. So we still have to see Coco, but Soul was a good movie. So whether Samantha watches this while we're live or later, yeah, she'll be happy to know that I finally watched it. So that was last night. We watched another movie we watched the movie Robots with a British actor named Jack Whitehall. And I don't know the American actress who played the main character. Is there anybody else that Anyways, it's called Robots. It was a good movie as well. It was funny. And Lena's right here beside me. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So, Tina says, Fee and I just watched Coco last night. Oh, how was Coco? Was it good? Have you seen the movie Soul? So, yeah, there you can see Lena poking around in the kitchen. There's nothing in here for her. The dog's food and water is not in the kitchen, so we can close this door and they don't need to be in here at all. Because they like to come in. Lena! Hang on a second. Erica left the garage door open and there's bones in there for the dogs. So, Tina says, yes, I liked both. Lena, get out! Now! Out. Go. Sorry, Steve and Tom buy these big, I don't know if they're called leg bones. They're like these big bones that they get and they cut them in half or whatever knuckle bones, maybe that's what they're called, knuckle bones, and the dogs chew on them, but they're in the garage right now, so yes. Mom says, yes, I am watching, Lisa. Hi, Mom. So, yeah, I will have to watch Coco. Steve's out at cards with his mates tonight, as per usual. So, maybe when I'm done this, I'll be watching Gardener's World or something. It is actually the Tat and Flower show right now, and this weekend. Oh, it is this weekend. So, today was the last day of the Tat and Flower show. But because I knew that the weather wasn't going to be great, and also I was pretty disappointed with the Tat and Flower show last year, so I said to Steve, let's not waste the money, let's skip it another year, maybe next year we'll go. So I don't really need any new plants or flowers anyways, because I'm trying to love the ones we have. Anyways, my shirt today it says, silence speaks when words can't. I know it's backwards for you guys, but... Alright, so, no, I'm waiting for my guest. I'm excited for my guest. I have had this person as a guest before, but I'm really excited to have this person as my guest. And I even rewrote the 25 questions so that I can ask this person, because I've already had this person as my guest, and I know a lot about this person and they know a lot about me. We can talk about these different things in my questions. I loved having Hazel as my guest last week. I definitely need to have her back because we have definitely not finished talking about and getting to know each other. Plus, it's just, if I'm getting to know her, you guys might as well get to know her as well. But I did realize that same thing, because she doesn't know a lot about me, I felt like I needed to explain things to her, but I need to learn how to, when you have a guest, it's about them and not me, because you guys already know my story, so I need to shut up and let the guest speak. So I can already, watching it back, I already know questions that I either asked and didn't let her answer, or should have asked and want to know the answer to. So I definitely have to have Hazel back. That was exciting. Plus I have other people who I will be having as guests in the future as well. So I really want to get this guest thing down and learn how to shut my mouth, listen to the other person, and not interrupt and not just talk about myself. If like this, when it's just about me and there's no guest at the moment, then I can waffle on about me. But when there's someone else there, I need to learn to put the focus on the other person. So this is my training to do that. Where is my guest? I'm just excited. Let's see. I think you guys can still see me while I do this, but you might see my big finger in the way. But I'm just looking. You can invite friends to watch. So I'm just putting their name in the invite friends to watch thing. And then click an invite. Oh, shoot. Did I do it? Yeah, I sent. So there, I sent an invite to my guests to watch in case they forgot that it's 1 o'clock their time that they're supposed to be on here, which gives you a hint that my guest is somebody from Alberta, from the Mountain Times, what's it called? Mountain Time Zone? Something like that, right? Yeah, Mountain Time Zone. So it's 1 p.m. there, whereas it's, well, it's 8:12 here, 8:12 p.m., so it's 1:12 p.m. there. So if for some reason my guest doesn't come on, then I guess I'll just have to ramble on about, maybe I'll even ask myself the questions and answer them, because it might be things that you don't know about me either. But this is what I'm saying, though. This is why I don't like to say who my guest is ahead of time, in case it doesn't work out. So, because I don't want to embarrass them either if something happened, like they forgot, or they, you know, just whatever happens, why they couldn't be on here. I don't want people to know who it was. Oh, this is heavy. It was a bit stuck. Yes, I have plastic, a plastic cover on the table. I'll explain in a minute. I'll set this over here while I explain. This table's quite old, you know, sort of. It's not like antique or anything, but it's probably as old as me or whatever. Steve's had it for a long time. Which was the best way to uncover this? Steve paid a lot of money to get this this table redone, and until we get a piece of glass to put over it, we're not having it there. So this is, it's like really, really nice wood and really nicely redone. What's it? Weird. I think it's this thing that's, so I have like lots of layers on here so nothing gets through to the wood to wreck it. But I also have, it's just, if I put a tablecloth on, then it's easier to have this plastic over. Even though this tablecloth that I just bought is plastic itself, I don't really need to have the cover one on it, but I just left it on because, well, and also, like I said, this table runner is cloth. So having this on top of it, it stays cleaner, because even though our kids are mostly all adults, they are pigs. They might wipe up after themselves sometimes, or if they're asked or told to, but it doesn't mean they don't spill things all over the place before it gets wiped up. They just, excuse me, even when they make their coffees. I've made them a station to make their coffees, or even on the counter by the sink, wherever, but it seems like one drink and they need to move it from there to here to there, and they've left messes all over. It's very frustrating. Auntie Diane says, hi there. Hi, Auntie Diane. So, yes, I am like an old grandma with my plastic on my table cloth, and I would leave out dishes of candy like a grandma too, but we know my husband and children will just eat them. They wouldn't leave them nicely just to have a few once in a while. They would eat the whole bowl. So I have been craving candy actually today, but I didn't go to the store, so no candy for me, but that's okay. The nice thing about these rainy days and getting the house clean on the rainy days is that if we ever get some sun, I don't feel as bad being outside because the house is clean. But it's so crazy, all the heat waves in all these different countries or places, and here it's like, I guess like this week it'll be 18, 19, 20 maybe, but there's rain like almost every day, and like I said, I think today was a high of 17 or 18, and it's just gloomy, and sometimes it's not like raining, but it's like a misty rain, just enough to make you feel like you're not, just a frustrating misty rain, like just to bring your mood down. So, give me 1 second. Rachel says, how did I miss you starting? I'm not sure how you missed me starting, because I actually started on time today for a change. Rachel, you either need to give permissions on I don't know what device you're on, but you need to either give permissions on that device, or you might need to go on a different device. So surprise, Rachel is supposed to be my guest. Rachel's my childhood best friend since she was 10 and I was 11. And then she turned 11, yeah, something like that. And yes, so she's supposed to be my guest today. However, I can see by where it has her coming up that it doesn't say add, bring them on video. So she says, okay, I'll figure it out. So yes, it has to be a device that's compatible. So it'll be in your settings, or you might have to switch devices. When you're watching me, Rachel, it should show, I don't know where it shows, but like on the bottom or something, and it might say like to request to be in video or something. Yeah, guest request, allow to join. Tina or Mom or Shannon, on the bottom of yours, what does it say to, like, because you guys all are on devices that I could add you if you wanted to, and so it must show something on the bottom that says how to add yourself or to request to add you to the video. I'm not sure. So very exciting. I hope Rachel figures it out because I want to test these questions on her, and I just haven't seen her in a long time. So we have been speaking lately, like I can't remember, well, in the last few weeks, but we had a good like text conversation or something not too long ago, but it's never enough, is it? Just like my friend Samantha, it's never enough time. It's funny how much time I spend alone, and yet, because the thing is, I'm an obsessive person, right? So if I start putting time into all my friends, then nothing else will get done because I'll just want to talk to everybody. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know how people can be bored, because even though some days I don't feel like doing anything because I feel either like gloomy or whatever, I just, okay, so, but I have so many things to do. I just don't have enough hours in the day to get everything done that I want to do. Rachel says, can you add me now? And Tina says, it's an emoji of a person with a picture of a person in front of them. Yeah, that's the same thing I have on the bottom to add you guys. So, yes, no, Rachel, you are still not blue to add. You are still not blue to add. Do you have that little emoji thing at the bottom with a picture of a person and then a little square with a person inside of it? It's bugging me. I mean, I don't have long nails because gardening and stuff, but when they get like, when there's like a catch or like whenever they're rough, I still want to file them because it's bugging me. Rachel says, okay, I'll switch to my phone. So now I'm playing with this nail because it's bugging me. So if one of the kids comes by, I'll ask them to get me the file. I keep a few files in different places. Like I said, I don't care about like pretty nails, but I care about this. I hate when they're catchy and rough like that. So, I hope to be in the garden this week. I looked at the weather, and like I said, it's supposed to be between 18 and 20 for the highs, but there's pretty much rain every day, at least 40 to 100% chance of rain almost every day. So Rachel has switched now, and do you see the little thing on the bottom, Rachel? Because it's still not coming up for you to... I can never remember which one it is, if it's an iPad or iPhone or a regular phone. Like, I can't remember which devices. Oh, no, there you are, Rachel. There you are. Wait, why? It says that guess what just happened. You were there. Approve. I don't know why it does this. It's ask Rachel. Rachel, it was there and then it went away. I don't know what's happening. I'm waiting for it to turn blue again. It was there, so something was right and now it went wrong again. I don't know what to do. What kind of phone is it? Rachel says, ugh, so crazy, LOL. If I didn't already say that. So yesterday was awesome because I didn't feel like doing anything, and I just lied in bed watching TV and playing. Oh, it is an iPhone, then it should work just easily. It's like I don't know what the problem is, and so then Steve said we could order food if he wanted. So we ordered Chinese food, and I went and picked it up, and that was really awesome. So then we had Chinese food again today. Samantha says, "Why does it do this?" Okay, hang on. Samantha says, okay, hang on. Rachel says, iPhone. I was on my iPad earlier. Samantha says, hello. Hi.
Hi.
And then Tina says, can Rachel request it from her end? And Rachel says, I sent another request. And then Samantha says, I want Chinese food. And Auntie Joan says, hi there. Hi, Auntie Joan. Yeah, the Chinese food is so good. Sorry, I'm not trying to tease you, Samantha. But so Rachel, yeah, I don't know what the problem was, but it was like it said that you sent me a request. So then when I went to approve, then it would say send invitation. Even though why would I have to send you an invitation if I'm approving your request? So it was just being stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, because I was on my iPad and I had like it all set up so nicely, and now I'm in Ashlyn's room because it's like the only room that I can has decent lighting and stuff. So there's her posters and stuff.
You mean she didn't draw all over her walls with pencil like you did on yours when you were that age?
No, I didn't do that when I was 16, did I?
No, you're right. You were younger than that. You just kept doing it at 16 as well.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, this phone, sorry. Okay,
Your iPad should have worked, but it must be in your settings that you need to approve use of your microphone and your camera on Facebook.
That's what I tried to do, but I couldn't get it, so, okay.
So for those of you who don't know, this is Rachel, my childhood best friend. Hello. She has been my guest before. I'm wearing a white shirt, and now the comments are on my white shirt, so I can't even read them.
Trying to do phone, so it's
I
feel like I'm in a distance there.
Aw, Tina says I like seeing you two side by side again.
Aw. Yeah.
And Samantha says hi, Rachel.
Hi, Samantha. So now the only thing is that I can't see. Do I look like I'm looking off into the distance? Because that's how I feel.
You're looking off that way over there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. But am I weird now?
Yeah, you're sideways.
So funny.
Yeah.
And now I'm upside down, right?
Yeah, your coffee's gonna spill. You're upside down.
Yeah, okay. Oh no. Okay, I guess I'll just look I'll just look really silly.
Well, do you know where your camera is? Yeah, there. Now you're looking in the camera.
Right there.
But I bet because you're looking at me on the other side, that's why it looks like you're looking away.
Well, and plus I feel like I have to look at myself. So if I'm looking at you, then does it look like I'm looking at the camera?
Okay, so you know what? If you want, because I did this what happened last week with Hazel, is that she was on the other side. I had my camera on the other side, so I was looking this way to look at her, but my camera was over there. So this week, I made sure that while I look at you, my camera's there, so it looks like the same. So if we hang up and you call me back, just turn your phone opposite way, so your camera is the same place that I'll be.
Okay.
All right.
Exit off and do the same thing, right?
Yeah, sorry guys. It'll just make it easier for us to look at each other and look like we're looking at the camera, so it doesn't look like we're ignoring each other, looking into the distance. So how is everyone? I'm so glad that Rachel was on and that she's going to be on again. And I'm going to get right into the questions as soon as she's back on, because I am just excited because I've just recopied them out and I want to see how they go over. Oh, she's sent the invitation. There, does that work?
Okay, that's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard me or not because you're fiddling around with stuff, but I like wrote out like a bunch of questions
Oh my
to ask my guests. Well, it's not like 100
Great.
questions. It's only 25.
Okay.
And some of them might be easier than others, but because I already know lots about you and you know lots about me, but I also know that the point of me having guests is for everybody watching, for my friends that I love to meet my other friends that I love, for them to get to know each other. So I have to learn to not talk about myself all the time and talk and let my guests talk and learn about them.
Okay.
So because like I said, because I already know lots about you, I think you're like one of the perfect people to practice my questions on. Some of this I might already know, some of it I won't know, and people who don't know you won't know any of it because they don't know anything about you.
Right.
Ready?
Yes.
Do you remember when we were younger and I used to do questionnaires, like even when I was a kid?
Yes. Yeah.
So I haven't changed. All right. Question 1. How do we know each other? Where did we meet?
So we know each other. We met from baseball or softball or whatever. And then I think I don't think we started hanging out right away. I think it was more near the end. And then we like hung out there. And then you told me, you're like, I know you already have a best friend, but do you want to be best friends? And I think I said, well, obviously I said yes. And then it's been like ever since.
Yeah, and it was because one of the first things we hung out doing was your 11th birthday.
Okay, I was thinking about that. I was like, I was trying to remember, was it like my birthday right away? Or, yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah, because your birthday's at the end of June, and that was when like ball season is done as well.
Yes. And then so we hung out like the whole summer then.
So 1992.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No, I'm lying.
No,
1991.
1991, because we
Or
moved
was it
in
1990?
I think it would have been
13,
1990 because we
12,
moved.
11. It was 1990.
Yeah, because we moved just before, like, we moved into the house in December of 1989, and then it was 1990. Yeah, so it would have been, oh, shit. That's like 33 years.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 33 years because I'm 44. And
Yeah,
so wait, you're 44 now?
Yeah, we're both 44 for a little while. Yeah.
Yeah, until I have my birthday. All right, so number 2, what do you do for a living?
I am a recreation therapy assistant, so I work in a long-term care center. So we do programming with the senior or like long-term care residents. So it ranges from pretty much like low cognitive abilities, physical abilities to, well, fairly high as you can be, kind of. So yeah, so that's what I do. And then I also work casual at the hospital in Redwater, either in health records or admitting.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it's good. I like
you like
it.
You like what you do?
I do. I love it. I love working with the residents and stuff. And although some days I wish I could, like, not wish, but I would like to do something a little different. But I'm happy where I'm at now, so it's not like I desperately want to get a new job or anything. Oh, Ashton's wall is dirty.
That's okay. Okay, number 3. Do you have kids, any pets, and or a spouse?
Yes, I have a husband, so we've been together for 25 and a half years. I know. Not the blood, but a long time. And then we've been married for 19 years. We have 2 kids. So Leland is 17, Ashlyn just turned 16, and we have 2 dogs. I'm gonna switch the camera because, sorry, Ashley, I didn't clean Ashlyn's room. So there's one dog. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, I think she's under the bed. We have a little one too.
Hey, Ashlyn's not gonna be happy with you showing her messy room.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not too bad. It's just she's just got stuff on the floor.
Yeah, it's not as bad as, because we have teenagers too. It's not that bad. It's just a bit of clothes.
Yeah, like I might have accidentally shown her bra. Oops. But yeah, Ranger's sleeping and I think Diva's under the bed. She's a little one.
Do your kids keep their rooms cleaner than we did ours when we were growing up?
No.
The same?
Yeah.
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 Do you make them
Yeah.
clean the room once in a while? Or do you just let them get on with their way of living?
No, they have to clean their room once in a while
Okay.
and stuff. And, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Pardon?
they have to do that.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Question number 4. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
I knew that. Number.
I don't know if I don't know. I feel like 15 seems to be.
Okay.
Yeah. And remember,
sorry?
About the color, Ashlyn, I was like, Ashlyn, send Lisa a message, because she's like, no, purple's my color. I'm like, actually, no, it's not. I'm like, send Lisa a message. She'll tell you.
I know
Yeah.
she messaged me and she's like, what's my mom's favorite color? And I'm like, purple.
Yeah.
She's like, she said that, but it's my color. And then I was like, yeah, I didn't know it was still purple until she messaged me, but it was purple growing up, so it's still purple.
Still purple.
Quick, what's my favorite color?
Oh, shit. Orange. No.
It's one of them, but it's not the number 1. That's number 3.
Oh my god, I'm such a... No, you're not a pink person, are you?
Well, that like when we first met, my room was pink and stuff, but
yes.
No, blue is my favorite color.
Blue, okay.
And then yellow.
Okay.
Because yellow makes me happy, and then orange because it's
Yeah.
another happy color.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, favorite music band or song? Or like genre. What type of music do you listen to?
I kind of go all over the place, but I'm more of a soft, like, pop, like 90s.
So what you're saying is you've never grown up?
No. No. Actually, my favorite song, like one of my all-time favorite songs is, well, some of them that I, like, usually don't turn when it comes on my mix, like on my list or whatever, is Fare Thee Well Love or A Whole New World.
That's okay.
Yeah, but then I've listened to the other day, I was like, I'm going to listen to New Kids on the Block. I can't remember where I was driving to, but yeah, I did some singing to them.
Well, that's because we had a good childhood, and so those things bring back good memories, that type of music.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's just it.
Okay, so favorite food?
Pizza.
Favorite book?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. You know, one of the books, I can't remember the name of it, is by Wally Lamb, and it was like this big long book. It's like 600-700 pages, and it was about twins, and they had schizophrenia. One had schizophrenia, and I cannot remember the name of it, but
okay. Somebody might write it in the comments if they know which book you're talking about, or it might come back to you.
Yeah.
Favorite season?
Fall.
I do remember that you like gloomy gray days.
Yeah.
And I hate them. I like sunny days because gloomy days make me sad and tired and bleh.
I don't like gloomy days. Like if they last more than like 2 days, then I'm over it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, question 5. What makes you unique?
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know if it makes, but I don't know. I feel things. I think I'm like I can be really empathetic, and I can put myself in other people's shoes.
Good.
Kind of, yeah.
That's a good answer. Question 6. What's your greatest strength and your greatest weakness? They might even be the same thing. I know for me, mine's honesty. So it can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing. Yes.
So I think like I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I can easily get walked over.
Right. So it's the same thing. Your greatest strength is your greatest weakness. I get that. Yeah. And I do agree with you that is something that is great about you. And it's unfortunate that you get walked over because I know, like, My mom is someone like that too. I'm not saying she gets walked over, but I'm saying she is such a nice lady and so
Yeah.
good to so many people that people who don't give a shit enough can take advantage of people like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, number 7. What inspires you or motivates you?
This sounds so cliche, but so like I've started working out and stuff. So what keeps me going and inspires me now is the kids, is, you know, like there's things that, you know, they're in sports and stuff, and we always tell them like, you got to push harder, you got, and you know, so I'm like, okay, I have to take my own advice. And then so like they inspire because they've done stuff and they've overcome a lot in their like shorter lives and stuff. So the fact that they can, you know, they've got their struggles and they've overcome them, I'm like, I can overcome my crap too. So, and then just to be like starting like, you know, get healthy again and all that stuff, is I want to be able to be um partake in their lives and not just like be a bystander and just watch and not be able to participate in fun things that they're doing. Because
Aw, that's awesome.
yeah. And you know, if they choose to have kids, I want to be a fun grandma.
Yeah, you
And just,
will be a fun
yeah.
grandma. You'll be a silly. I can just see you as a grandma. You'll just be your silly self, and you'll make them laugh, and it's so much fun. I'm sure the grandkids will have so much fun around you.
Oh, thank you.
Also, can I just say, like, I know you played sports when we were growing up and stuff, so obviously you were in shape to a point with that, and when you were swimming and competitive swimming and stuff. But, and I know people can't tell from like just seeing you, your head and shoulders, but your before and after picture. I know that you have a ways to go to probably where you want to be as your goal.
Yeah.
But just because that's the thing when you start working out, especially if you're bigger to begin with, your strength will be hidden underneath fat still. Like you could be stronger than the person who's smaller next to you because you've been working out and you're building your muscles, but it's kind of hidden still. But you look in the picture, the after picture, you already look more physically in shape than I ever remember you being in life.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
And maybe, I mean, I
Yeah.
might be mistaken. Maybe there was a time that you were really like in shape, but you look super good. And it can, if you keep going the way you're going, it can only get better. Like you look really, really good.
Thank you. I do. I feel good. I
That's,
feel good. I think before it might have been like maybe just like that young kind of slim, but not like muscle.
yeah.
When I finished swimming and stuff, and then I remember I still like ate like I was supposed to be burning all these calories, and then yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear that one too. So 6, 7, 8. What's your biggest passion?
I don't. That's so hard. Like I got what like. Well, I don't know. Like just I don't even know anymore. Like I guess just like taking care of myself so I can be around for the kids and like the kids, I guess.
So
Um
if I was to say what I think your passion in life is giving of yourself to others. Not that you're not taking care of yourself as well, but I think that's what makes your soul and heart the happiest is when you can do stuff for other people, including your kids.
yeah. Yeah. So and yeah, and I find that that's I think why I'm like, you know, I think I'm good at like I'm pretty good at my job, and I think that's why, because it's I get to be I get to take care of these people, but I don't have to do the medical part of it, right? Like um I can be that the fun in their day, and then like, you know, a shoulder to cry on or just somebody to vent to or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
because they need that as well as medical care. They need the other just someone there as well.
Yes. Yes. So, you know, and it's nice when you have like some of the residents and they're like, I'm so glad you're here today, and just yeah, it makes my heart happy.
Aw. So 9. What are your hobbies?
Uh Reading. I still like to read. I haven't read as much as I like used to, but I like to read. I'm really starting liking going to the gym, hanging out with the dogs. Um, I don't know, sometimes walking, watching Netflix.
What are your fears?
People I love dying, things not working out how I want them to, even though the logical part of me knows that not everything is gonna always work out. And a lot of the times, if you don't get a job or something doesn't happen or whatever, it's usually just because like it's just not meant to happen, but it's still sometimes it still hurts. But anyway, so that's my fear. And just yeah, I think and if something happens to me, like I really don't want to leave, like I don't want to leave the world because I want to see what happens. I want to see like what the kids are gonna do, um and that, and then like things that I want to accomplish too. So that's, but like my biggest fear is that I know it's shitty and I know what's gonna happen, but it's just like like people dying, right? Like even though like at work, like it's a lot of the times there's residents and they're like palliative or whatever, so that it's going to happen, but it's still sad and scary, because you're kind of like, is there going to be a picture, is there going to be like, oh, you have to do this because somebody passed away. So even though I know it's part of life, it still scares me.
Yeah, and the truth is, the older you live, like the longer you live, the more people around you that you're going to see pass away. So you either live and see everyone else pass away, or you're the one who passes away and they have to deal with that, right?
Yeah.
So if you're the one who keeps living, then you're going to have to deal with more loss.
Yeah.
Okay. And what cheers you up?
The
Doggies.
Yes. Like they're so funny. They drive me crazy, but they cheer me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you have, and if you do, who is/are your heroes? Do you think I should send these questions to my guests before so they have time to think about them?
Yeah, even just like the same day or something, just to make them kind of, like I like I like that it's, but I'm like, is it?
Then you have to.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah, because you had the answer, and then you could elaborate more on it.
Yeah.
With it. Okay.
Yeah. So I think, okay. So, definitely my mom, just because like she she did the best she could. I mean, like, we're not all perfect. I'm sure there was going to be things that my kids are going to be like, Mom, you sucked at that part or whatever, right? Like, so, but my mom, because she did, like, I think she raised like fairly pretty good kids. Like, we're not like delinquents or anything. So,
well, your mom was my second mom, so I might be biased, but I think your mom did a wonderful job because she was a really good mom.
Yeah, she was, and and she did she did everything for us. Like, she made sure, like, we didn't have to go without or anything like that. And then, like, she fought cancer like a champ. Like, she and
raise her grandkids when she needed to. She took her own mom when she needed to. She's again like my friend Rachel, just giving of herself here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. So, so she's like, she made sure that we grew up to be, decent human beings and stuff. And she did do so much. Yeah. she did. Yeah. Like, and she pretty much did it all by herself.
She did do it all by herself.
Yeah. Like the last, few years, yes, like Baba helped her and stuff like that, but
did she? I bet because my mom had, my grandma lived with us for most of my too. So I think both of our moms would say something. We might look at it as kids. It's like, oh, you had your mom there to help. Our moms might say, yeah, our moms were not help. They were another child to have to take care of.
Oh, yes. The last like couple of years of Baba's life, yes, it was like a lot, but she did help her financially. But it wasn't even until like we were like almost adults that Baba was able to do that. So
oh yeah, I didn't even mean it that way.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, but yeah, it was But I mean, she pretty much like Baba came for the summers, but it was a win-win, right? She got to hang out with us, and it helped my mom out too. And but yeah, she like pretty much did it all by herself. So
it's so nice that like not only did Baba, because for those of you who don't know, Rachel, we grew up in Alberta, but Baba lived in Ontario. So Baba would come every summer and stay and make lots of yummy food.
Yeah.
Fill up the freezer. And so that was nice to have Baba there. So she's my Baba too, because I had that time with her as well. But I'm sure it was nice in her last few years that she was living in Alberta, that you got to have those years with her, not just summers, but the whole time with her.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was nice for the kids too, like even like Austin, Cassidy, and Madison, and my kids, because it's not very often that you get to like know your great grandparents, right? And yeah, Leland was her favorite though. Like he was like he just he was her favorite. She didn't say it, but you could tell.
But sometimes it's not even about favorites. It's that you connect with one more than the others. So it's not like you would treat them differently.
Yeah.
You have a kin, what's that called? A kinship. What's that word I'm thinking of? Kinship. Yeah. Like you just have that. There's something. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. So 13. Strangest thing you've ever eaten.
Oh my God, I don't know. I haven't really eaten anything too strange.
Do you try new things when they come up? Kindred spirit. Really. That's what Lori said, kindred spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were definitely kindred spirits. I can't even think of anything. No, you know what? There's some things that I'm not.
Have you ever eaten a century egg?
No.
Like those 100-year-old duck eggs?
No.
I wouldn't want to either. Chicken feet?
No. There's some things that I haven't really had an opportunity. Like I haven't really been like had the chance. Like I will not eat oysters. Those things disgust me.
But you've tried them?
No. Oh, maybe I did. I don't know.
Didn't you try smoked oysters at my mom and
maybe,
dad's?
No, not. I'm not thinking sardines.
And then put them on a cracker.
Yes, it was either sardine. I think it's sardines.
Sardines are the little fish in a can.
Yeah, it's sardines. I won't. Jason would eat the cracker.
American mustard.
I just want to throw up. I wouldn't even like. We had them at like work, and I was like, Enid, I'm not even putting these on people's plates, like my coworkers.
Aw, lots of your people might like sardines.
They did. They got them, but I didn't do it.
Oh,
I mean, I would do it if it was just me, but yeah.
What's the last thing you've bought?
What did I buy last?
Probably a Starbucks.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not even there. I'm just guessing.
Oh no, it was a Tim's infused like a hazelnut cold coffee.
Okay. Is it Rain? Says, hi Rachel. It's your daughter, your favorite kid. Why are you in my room? Stop, get out. So is she watching under someone else's name, or is that what she goes by, Rain?
No, she's probably watching with her friends.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Because it's comfortable and Dad is sleeping in my room and I couldn't get a decent light or setting in any other place. So, yeah.
That's why. And it's me as well, so I know you don't mind if she's in the room to talk to me.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, which TV show or movie could you see yourself living in? By the way, she says there's Leland's room.
Oh my god. I thought this one would be cool because it's got the posters, Ash.
And it's
Like,
got good lighting. I don't know what Leland's room is like.
yeah, this one has good lighting. Oh my god, what show could I Definitely not Grey's Anatomy, because that's like
You like soap opera now. It's not the same as it used to be when it first came out.
yeah, it's definitely I haven't watched it for the last couple of years. I don't know what show I can see.
Okay,
There's so many.
put it on the
What's that?
back burner, and it might come to you.
Okay.
All right. Have you ever danced in the rain?
I've played in the rain with the kids.
Ah, that's close enough.
Yeah.
Have you made a bucket list?
Kind of, sorta. Like in my head, but I haven't like written it down. So I'm not gonna say it. And Ashlyn, if you're still watching, don't say it yet. I've like told my trainer like some bucket list things that I want to do, like involving that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've told some.
That's
people.
good. So
Yeah.
goals, like just some fitness goals that you have already?
Yes, but they're like goals that I've had in my head for like the last like 5 to 10 years. And now I'm like, okay, I'm not getting any younger. So if I'm going to get this shit done, I got to do it.
Cool, cool. Okay, if you could retire tomorrow, what would you do to fill your days?
Okay, is that a question I could retire with money or just like how I am now?
That's a good question, but wouldn't, whether you had money or not, oh yeah, I guess because well, obviously it means you have enough money to retire and live comfortably, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to retire, would you?
Right. So, yes, Ashlyn, you can. Sorry, she just texted me something. So.
All right, okay.
Yeah. I would want to do like charity work, like do fundraising events and stuff for different things.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What's your preferred type of physical activity?
Swimming or walking.
If you had a time machine, where would you go?
I would probably go back to being like, it's a hard one because I don't want to go back before like my family, but I would go if I could go back.
Oh, you mean your kids and husband? I was like,
yeah.
Wouldn't that be like before birth, like your family?
Yeah, no, so probably somewhere between maybe 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're hosting a dinner.
Okay.
Whether dead or alive, famous or not, who are your guests?
Okay, so Baba, my dad, those are the like gone ones. I'd like to have Ryan Reynolds. It's and his wife, Blake Lively. Keanu Reeves. I'd like to have Jason Bateman.
Oh my God, I'm coming to this dinner.
Yes,
not
just the ones that are like, you know, like super cute, like obviously.
No.
But like
I like Keanu Reeves and Jason Bateman. It's their personalities as well.
Yes.
And Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively seem like, I know her last name's Lively, but like they seem like they'd just be so much fun.
Yes. So, and like other kind of like celebrities and that, like, you know, like fun.
Yeah.
There's so many people that I would like to have.
So you have to have
So it's like,
more than one dinner, I guess.
yeah. Yeah. And like friends from far, like you and like, I don't really have any other friends that are far, far away, but like Trish and yeah.
All right. Okay, this is 22. So remember, there's only 25. So we're almost done.
Okay.
The question. Do you have any weird, spooky, paranormal, spiritual, alien, or cryptid stories?
I don't know. I think when I like rolled my truck like long time ago when we first moved up to high level. Well, not first moved, but anyways, Jason's like, no, it was just the steering wheel. It was just the mechanics. But it totally felt like, because I like hit a patch of ice and then I like swerved from like one side of the road to the other. And there was no other traffic. Like it was just me on the road, which in itself was like amazing because like I would have hit somebody. And then so I'm in the truck and it was, but I felt like I still feel like I felt this sense of calm, like just, you know, I didn't panic with the wheel and, you know, I just like, so, and then like it literally felt like my dad was there, like just telling me it's going to be okay. And then like I landed on the roof in the snow, like on the opposite side of the highway.
Wow.
And then I like totally okay. But then it was just really weird because then it was like after that, like 5 minutes after however long, there's like traffic going both ways. And it was just like, and then it was, so it was like the beginning of December, and then like later, like at the end of December is when like I got pregnant with Leland.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But you
just
felt
that
like
whole, yeah.
in that accident
Yeah.
with your dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. If you have any more, you can save them for the next time I interview you as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have to think about it. Sorry.
No, that's okay. 23. If you could go back to your child self, what age would you go to, and what advice would you tell your younger self?
I'd go to like junior high and just tell myself, like, get your fucking school done.
Stop skipping
Don't
school.
stop skipping school. Get your work done. Like, get it done. Just so when you are older and you finally like grown up and smarten up and you decide what you want to do, then you can just go and do it.
Quicker than
Yeah.
if you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And stop smoking. And that'll be me just going back with you to tell yourself to stop smoking.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Yeah. That too. I didn't think of that because that's not in my life anymore. So.
I know, but it was then, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay, 24. What do you feel you've learned in this lifetime so far?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Like just I guess like how to be a good person. That obviously I'd like to think I'm perfect, but that nobody is perfect. We all have everybody has something to offer the world, and just, you know, sometimes it might be harder to find it from other people or yourself, but it's there. We all have like something to give to the world, and that sometimes you have friends and, you know, you might not be friends with them after, and it doesn't mean anything bad about you or them or whatever. It's just you guys were like friends when you needed to be friends, and that's okay too.
Yeah. So you've learned what you needed from them, and then life has moved on.
Yes. Like it was like, you know, there's certain times in your life where I look back and I'm like, if I didn't have those people in my life, I probably would have been a wreck in that time.
It's probably,
and maybe
it's probably even the same with like me and you. There was a bit of our adult life where we didn't talk very often, and not making excuses for me not being good at staying in touch, but maybe there was, because we were together so much. Like, for those of you who don't know, when we met at 10, 11, after that we were like almost inseparable. Like, we were together every day, and like to the point where we could be in each other's houses and not even in the same room, but we still wanted to be at each other's houses. We would, you know, go camping together. We would sleep over all the time. Like, we didn't go to the same school, but after school or weekends, like, we were always together. So there might have been that, like, you know, like in some relationships where people break up and then they get back together later. It's like, maybe we needed those years apart from each other just to maybe have our own lives without each other in it.
Yeah. But it was good because, like, you had your friends and I had my friends, and then, you know, a lot of the time it would be like, you know what I mean? It wasn't always just you and me, but it was like sometimes we'd hang out with like Carrie and Aisha or whatever, and then like I'd hang out with you and your friends, and then, you know, so like,
Yeah,
we were always
never took a day apart, but for the most part, we were together like a lot.
And if we did, then it was only like a couple days.
I know.
Yeah.
That is it. So Samantha's daughter Tyla is best friends with Erica.
Okay.
Our young, and they are like that. Unfortunately, it takes at least it sounds like a lot, but like over 15 minutes to drive to Samantha's. Like, she lives in a different town now. So Erica and Tyla can't see each other as often as they'd like to, but we know that they would be like me and you if they lived in the same town. Like, it's never enough time. They want to be together all the time, and thank goodness for technology now, because they can talk at least all the time. But
yeah, that's like Ashlyn. Like, so it's like 30 minutes where all of her friends, like, she has most of her friends are in St. Albert, so she makes it work. She finally got her learners, so that will be nice next year when she can drive by herself.
Yeah, definitely. I've told the kids that, and Thomas, who will be 22 in October, he finally just got his license. And we've told them, like, it's a freedom that you can't understand. Like, trust me, you want to get your license, because it's like, you can't, you know, and they just don't get it. They're just like, they can't be bothered, really. But
yeah,
now that Tom has it, he's out all the time. He loves it.
Yes. And, well, yeah, since Leland's had his license, like, I barely see him. I mean, now he's gone for the summer. He's doing junior forest rangers, so
awesome.
It's like, so it's like a government funded program. So they have like different places that they go. So they did a week of training in Hinton, and then now his crew is in Fort Mac. So we won't see him until the long weekend. So he'll be home for the weekend, which probably won't see him really. Like, he'll be home, but not. And then he goes back for, I think, 3 weeks. And,
wow.
But yeah, so
and that's what boy is growing up.
I know.
He's gonna be an adult soon too.
I know, what the heck? Well, you already have it. Like, Allison's like an adult.
I know.
How is that?
She's 19. She'll be 20 in January.
I know. Like, what the heck?
What the heck? And for those of you who don't know, our Aurora and Leland are 2 days apart, so they both turn 18 in September. Is it? Yeah. His is September 28th, right? He's 2 days before her. Yeah. Okay. So, last question.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in the future? I didn't put a 5-year, 10-year thing. I just that future.
I don't know. I think living my best life. Either like, okay, so like in the future, just like finally getting over my fear of having my best life. So yeah, just living my best life, and whether it be like here or like by a lake or not in a city. I don't think we'll move to the city ever, but just, I don't know, just living life, being happy, like, you know,
and being a grandma.
Hopefully, like, both kids have said that they don't. Well, Ashlyn said she wants to have kids. She just doesn't want to like be pregnant or birth them.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, whatever. Just do what you do. You like, if you don't have kids, you don't have kids. I don't.
Yeah.
As much as I would love to be a grandma, I don't want to be a grandma just because
you want it.
They think that. Yes. So hopefully, but if not, like, if I'm a grandma to fur babies, then I will love those fur babies.
I have framed photos of our fur baby grandbabies in the living room as well. I had them before we had our grandson, but the fur babies, they matter to our kids, so they matter to us.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's, yeah, I will just, whatever. But yeah, I think just like, hopefully I get to travel. Like I would like to start to travel now that, um, that the money doesn't go to the kids all the time.
Aren't you and our other friend Trish? Didn't I hear a rumor that you guys are planning on? Was it for your 45th? No, for your 50th birthday, you're going to Ireland, or what birthday?
Yeah, I think it was our 50th. I think it was like something like that, like far enough away that we could save up. But that's still like 6 years away.
No, it's 5 years away, darling. Oh no, it's 6 years. Well, it's less than 6 years.
Yeah. So I mean, well.
Oh no, I guess her birthday's in August, so it is 6 years. If you went in between, it's like right now is 6 years.
Yeah. So.
But that gives you time to save.
I know. I know. Well, Ashlyn, like the plan is right now with her school, like she's going to Ireland for rugby for spring break.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I was told I'm not allowed to go. I have to cut the cord.
Okay.
Like that's fine.
Tell her I'll just show up there.
Yes. You just show up and just like keep an eye on her and stuff. But they're gonna have like the girls separate than the boys, and so she'll get to go, which is fine because like they'll be like the boys will be like on the opposite end, and then they'll.
You used to go on like swim meets like that. You used to do that with swimming. Not to Ireland, but to places. Yes. For different swim meets and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, but they'll do like a whole like they'll train with some like club or whatever, and they'll go to some matches and just like tour around and stuff.
That's really cool. So a distant cousin of Steve's with the last name Furlong plays for Ireland.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and cool. And our son-in-law James, so Amy's husband James, his cousin plays for England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's like I don't know. I think it's really fun to watch. And Ashlyn's she's getting better and more confident. Yeah.
And Steve played for years, so.
Okay.
And coached for years as well.
Yeah.
Not while I was here, but yeah.
If he's got tips on like Ashlyn, well, she did do some tackles. She had some decent tackles the last game, so I think she's got to get comfortable with that.
And what position does she play? Yeah, I don't know the names of positions either. I just thought if you say it, then people will know, and then I can ask Steve about it.
Yeah, she's a prop, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, that is a position. That is one that I remember hearing. So, okay. So, what did you think of the questions? Do you think that's a good thing for guests?
Yes, because they're not all like deep questions.
Well, but they're good. Can be. No, it's how deep
they are. No, like they are. Like I think it's a good mixture. Sorry. I think it's a good mixture of like just different types of questions.
And I think I did pretty good listening instead of yammering on.
Yeah. Yeah. You did.
Good. So the only thing I would switch is sending them to the person beforehand so they can have like at least a quick like skim of them and think about things before.
Yeah. Like I don't think a person, I mean, some people might need more time, but I don't think anybody needs like days or anything, but just to kind of be like, oh yeah, this is what I could bring up. And then like you said, elaborate on.
Yeah, because it's good for the viewers as well, because then we're not just sitting here like do while you're thinking of your answer or whatever.
Yeah. No, I liked the questions. They were good. And they weren't, I didn't find them uncomfortable or anything.
So it was a good balance of questions because I got them from different places. In the last 3 or something I made up today. So
okay. Yeah.
They're all me.
Yes.
Good to know. So what else is new in life? Because we are almost like at the hour. Oh, I think we're past the hour actually.
Yeah. I don't know. Not much new right now. Just Ashlyn's living her best life as she can, and Leland's living his best life. And I'm like, we're kind of getting a taste of what it's going to be like with kids.
Empty nesters. I'm not as sad about that as some people might be.
I feel like it's a good thing if they can get out and do their thing. Like maybe that's why we're not so sad, because it's like
I think it's when you see them thriving, like when you see that they have interest, that they have, or if they have jobs, like you see them, you know what I mean? You feel good because it's like, I did my job well because they are making it out there in the world. They're really like, of course there's some part of you that's sad, but then again, there's part of me that is still grieving the little kids that I knew.
Yeah.
And I'll never have them back. It's like they're different people.
Totally different people. Like I remember, like sometimes we'll watch, like we found the old video camera, and then it's like, where's my squeaky voiced kid? Like, being just like this silly little boy, and now he's just like,
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, and like super serious and like full of facial hair and like just and then after, yeah.
What did you just say? Erica is taller than me now.
Is she?
Yeah. So they're all taller than me. Just.
Yeah, it sucks. Both kids, like sometimes at Ashland, like I literally have to like, if we're standing super close, like if we're standing close to each other, like I literally have to look up to make eye contact with her.
Yeah.
I feel like a little shrimp because she's probably about like 5'9" at least.
Wow. Stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like unless I stand on a stool.
Yeah. And then Leland's like, I don't think he's probably about 5'10", 5'11", I don't know. But still, like, just I feel like this little, like, so tiny.
Aww.
But that's okay.
Well, I'm so happy that you could be my guest again.
Thank you. So I'm glad it worked out because I felt bad. It's like every time you ask, I'm like, I want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want people to feel bad or pressured to be my guest, but when they say, yeah, they want to be, then I keep checking in. But I don't want to look like I'm being a nuisance. I'm just checking, is this good? So it's when it works because people are busy. People have lives, especially if they have kids and pets and spouses and jobs and so
yeah I know. I'm surprised my dogs haven't like just chilled right out.
Well, it's nap time right now. It's afternoon. It's their nap time.
Yeah, and it's hot. Like it's like 25.
Okay, you don't need to brag. I already went over this weather thing. Heat wave in Europe, heat wave in North America, heat wave in Asia, and here I am with my jumpers on, like that's a sweater, and gloomy, rainy weather outside.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm okay with, like, I love a gloomy day, but not
over and over and over. Yeah. Well, the rain country, raining every season. We do get some nice days, and I know when everybody in September and October, when people there will be sad because it'll be snowing already, I'll have some nice days, like summer days still too. They're just like, they're sparse and like spaced out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Tina says, take care. Thanks, Tina.
Yes, Tina. I can't see the comments. I don't know if it's just because I'm on my phone.
You should be able to see them, but it might be something you have to like click on to be able to see them. So
yeah.
But I've read them all anyways. The reason I read them is because I want to eventually put these on YouTube as well. So when I put these videos on YouTube, none of the comments will be there.
Oh, okay.
So I read them out so that the things we talk about make sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you haven't missed anything.
Okay. I was like, why is she reading them out? I'm like, everybody can read. That makes sense now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Also for I guess people watching can see them as well, but just in case they can't read. No, I don't know.
Well, or it's like if you sometimes, like if I've listened or whatever, I still do stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. You don't have to watch it. You can just listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's cool. All right. Well, I am going
Okay, well,
to
thank
go
you.
and watch some Gardener's World.
Fun. I know I love seeing your garden pictures. Like one day I want to have like a garden,
Yeah.
not just flowers. Yeah.
It's easier
Like,
to grow things here because of the rain and because of the milder climate. But even if I ever moved back to Canada or whatever, I'd still want to have a garden as nice as the English gardens and stuff. And I've learned so much in the last like 10 years. So I am proud of it too. It can only get better.
yeah, no, it was like I love seeing that. Like that's awesome.
Thank you.
And it's like just one more thing, and it's like good because it's like a different way because you're so artistic. So it's like it's a different way to be artistic.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially because it's like, and I'll be the first to admit it's an addiction and an obsession. So I don't like scrapbook. I don't paint as much as, like I don't, especially because I can garden all year. Like in Canada, I've said this before, like on the prairies, even if I did garden, once the snow comes, you can't do anything for however
Yeah.
6 months or more. So then I could scrapbook and do stuff indoors, right? But here, there's just different things, even if it's cleaning up or doing different things outside all year round. So I don't get to the other hobbies. So it's nice that it is still that expression of art. And I also feel like I trust, I know like with all my spiritual woo-woo stuff, whether other people believe in it or not, I trust the universe. And I trust that it knows where I'm going because I tell them, like how people will say, God, whatever you want me to do, whatever your purpose for me is type thing. So it's the same thing that I say, like what universe, whatever I'm supposed to do, whatever path I'm supposed to take, I trust the universe. I don't know why I'm doing these lives. I mean, I know why I chose to do these lives, but I don't know what the bigger thing is for these lives or my gardening, why it's the one thing I've stuck with like obsessively for years and years.
Yeah.
But I trust that, both things, even if I have a care garden or like a what are they called? Like a therapy garden, where people come and like, I don't know what the universe has in store for me, but I have a feeling that it has to do with my lives and the garden and everything I'm learning. So it's like when I owned the restaurant, I even convinced my parents that where it looked like I didn't go to school, I graduated high school, but I never went to post-secondary. But buying a restaurant made sense because I've worked in the food industry for so long that if you look at it not just as jobs, but that's actually all those years of training in that industry.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I don't know where the universe is taking me, but I have a feeling that all this gardening that I'm doing is part of the plan.
And like coming from like my perspective as like recreation or whatever, so we do gardening. Like I'm not very good at it. We do have like a vegetable garden and a flower garden and like or flowers, but like we do plant vegetables and stuff, and it is so therapeutic. And some residents that have, like we have one resident and she had a greenhouse, so for her to go out, it's so therapeutic, even just to go and check the plant, like the vegetables and stuff, right? So it is like it's really good. Like and if it's therapeutic for you and if it keeps you happy, then that's important.
And the best part is when I see the kids or Steve, when they go out in the garden or they want to enjoy it, or say when we have a barbecue outside for Father's Day and then I hear Steve or the kids bragging about how gorgeous like it's like, oh, so I did do all this for me. Because sometimes you feel like, should I spend this time with the kids instead of being in the garden? But in the end, I'm doing it for them too. Like we all get to enjoy it. So it makes me feel better. And connecting with nature, even if you don't like garden per se, just connecting with nature, just being in nature is therapeutic.
Yes, there's like so many, like, there's a lot of like, it's factual. It's not just, somebody saying like it's definite for sure. Like, in the summertime, like when we have like a sunroom at work. So if it's like too hot, or well, even if it's too hot, it's hot in there. But if it's like, rainy or it's just whatever, we try to go in there whenever we can. If we can't get outside, then we're in the sunroom. But then if we can get outside, then we try to just be outside.
Yeah.
Whenever we can too. And just being out there, like, it's just amazing for
Yeah, just even if you're reading a book or whatever, just sitting outside, just listening to the birds or doing anything, it just, yeah, I absolutely agree. And the other thing, when you said that you're not good at like gardening, I heard this once, and I think this is absolutely true. Green thumbs are learned, not born. Like not, you know, like not whatever. They're made, like you have to learn to be good at. Like that's what I say when people say how nice my houseplants look or my garden looks. It's like you haven't seen the graveyard. Like every time another plant dies, I'm like, Dad, just put that in my, you know, heavenly garden and I'll see it later, right? Like there's so, you know, it's like so much work to learn to do all these things. It wasn't like I just, you know, got like was just born this way. It is a lot of like, you know, so don't, even if you think you're not good, it's practice.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I love, like, I'm so, like, I love planting the flowers and everything like that. And then after a while, I'm like, oh, right, I have to water them.
I know. I'm bad with that too. Like in the spring, like seedlings and stuff. The idea is great, but then the maintenance, just to check on them, make sure they're not too wet but not too dry, and then you know, like honestly, because like I said, some days I have down days, and then I get neglectful, and then I'm just like I just can't be bothered, and so yeah, I know. I try to take care of everything, but sometimes it just, you know, life.
I feel, yeah.
Alrighty, I love you.
Right.
I'm so happy to see you. I hope everybody enjoyed our chat.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot. I forgot there was other people.
Yeah, there is lots and lots and lots of people. I'm super famous. So you might want to have me at one of your dinners as well.
I did say that.
I know.
Yeah. I know, it'd be fun. Yeah, okay.
But you can be my guest whenever you want. So let me know if you have another Sunday free.
Okay, I know we should try to, like, I think Ashton would be up for it more than Leland, but should try to have, like, the girls on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And
Ashlyn loves me. I know she does.
Yeah, she would love you. Like, if she, like, I know you guys met a while ago, but, like, now, like, you guys, oh my God. Just don't tell her about it.
Yeah. She's still watching.
Is she?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes
I don't know either.
it shows who's watching, and sometimes I can't tell. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nothing's a secret. Public.
What's that?
I said nothing is secret. This is public. Anybody can watch this.
Yes, I know. I'm just thinking of like, oh my God, though, like, but yeah, if you like, I don't know. I've told her some stories, but
some stories have to wait till adulthood.
Yes.
All right. I love you. We'll
okay, love you too.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. See you later. I will see you next week for our last Sunday in July. Summer's going by too fast, and July is almost over. So I don't know if I'll have a guest next week or not. We will see. Then I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the questions with the guest. Does it take up too much time? Is it good because you get to know the person who I'm trying to introduce you to? Or any feedback that you have, good or bad. All right. I love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully outside, maybe if it's nice weather. I'll be out in the garden again. All right. Bye.